Hey everybody, it's Roz. I want to talk a little bit today about why are you here? Um, I can't say why you're here because the only person who can really answer that is you, but I'm going to talk about myself. I know I was put on this earth to be a healer. I've known that since I was in grade school. And even though I've known that, that doesn't mean that I know that the journey that I'm going on was going to happen. So throughout grade school, I figured that I was going to be a doctor, pediatrician, obstetrician, something, because I've always liked that. So I went to college. I went through the field of going into pre-med and everything, and I realized that the doctors didn't spend that much time with their patients, and the nurses did. And I love what the nurses did because there's so much compassion in it. And there should be compassion and healing, because without compassion, you're not hitting every point. I say this a lot, mind, body, and soul, and you can't heal the body without helping with the soul. So I became a nurse practitioner with the mind of becoming a midwife. Well, actually, I became a nurse with the mind of becoming a midwife. I was a nurse for about maybe 1 year before I realized that midwifery was not for me. And that wasn't because of what they do, because I believe midwives are great. And instead, I became a nurse practitioner. And that's because I didn't want to have to spend my time in a hospital or on call or any of that. So I became a nurse practitioner. I graduated in 2010. If I can go back and remember that far back. And I'm a family nurse practitioner because I felt like I can hit everybody, not just as, even though I worked in labor and delivery and saw birth and death, I wanted to hit all aspects. I still have a love in my heart for women's health, but I will treat everyone, and I want you to get the best that you can get from whoever. So that being said, I did that for a couple years, graduated in 2010, started doing that in 2011 or so, and I don't know if I think it's a lot of people who are thinking this way, but I feel like I'm not reaching my patients enough. I feel as though the American healthcare system is more on treating diseases after they come. And not only do I not want to have those diseases, but I want to help make sure that the people who I'm around don't make those diseases either. So I decided to go back to school, as I've said before, and I thought about it, and who knows what our ancestors taught? Who can teach me what our ancestors have known? And so that's why I went back to school, and now I'm in school for acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine. No, I'm not Chinese or Japanese or anything like that, but that doesn't mean anything. A lot of the things that I'm learning in school are things that I've already known. These are things that from a southern person in Florida, where my family told me different things, like don't go outside with your hair wet. Just different things that we now say are superstitions. I come back and it's in traditional Chinese medicine, and they're giving me purpose as to why. So I see that I am being led to where I am supposed to be, and it's a daunting task, but it's a task that I'm willing to take. So I want you to think about where you're supposed to be. And even if there are going to be obstacles in the way, try to do your best to make it there. Because if you don't make it to be that person that who you're supposed to be, then you're doing yourself and this world a disservice. So I like you. I like that you're taking time to actually listen to me. And I would love, love, love comments, likes, subscriptions, sharing, anything that you can do. Thanks. Love you guys. Bye.